Welcome back, everyone, to Journey to Ragnarok, a campaign of mythical proportions. Usually, we open up with a lovely poetic recap, but going back to the very first session of this campaign, I am taking over for the recap, which I will just jump right into. Deep in the Great Forest, our heroes sprint to Ocean Village. Figures 3 do Gwyn, Tobias, and Astrid see. 1. A twisted figure trapped within a tree watching the sprinting forms of the humans. 2. A large cloaked body observing from afar. Twin ravens placed on each shoulder. 3. Another cloaked figure, this time arm raised with finger pointing forward. Upon closer look, the brave daughter of King Asbjorn the Red looks back and sees twisted smiles sewed tight upon the figure's face, and just as quick as they appeared, gone without a trace. Rituals to lead the way, a voyage across stormy seas, and audience with the king. Talks of incoming army and preparations begin, for our party has accepted the task of protecting the people of Heil Hofn and securing their escape. One by one, old friends join the cause. Twins, Kjall and Eirik, Wolven archers, Kenarl and Berfin, and as King hands salvation to party, one final ally steps forward to join the war for Midgard. And that is where we will have a proper chance to introduce the new character.
I accidentally just dragged an extra token onto the board.
Yes, you did, and now we're gonna blow it up for everyone to see.
Yeah, thank you. This is Gudrun. She is old lady with a stick. She's hunched over, just as in her photo. Honestly, this is one of the best photos to how I visualized my character that I've ever found in my life. And she looks a little bit lost in her eyes, but also very, determined simultaneously. She has a, small bag around her waist. And, she is just, mumbling shit. And, probably, barely notices you guys.
And
I
everyone
feel like we would have pointed that out.
Yeah, everyone does notice this.
Is this still in the hall?
This is still in the hall. This
Okay.
figure would have entered from a back room.
Okay.
I think jokingly we said, but I'm gonna call it canon after you all heard a very loud crash.
Does she have a sigil marking what group she belongs to?
She does not.
Do I recognize her from any of my travels?
Pie?
Unlikely.
How about me?
I will let both of you roll a very, very difficult history, but the answer will likely be unlikely.
Okay.
24.
No. 12!
The answer, even with the 24, is unlikely.
Okay.
Damn it.
This, due to brief backstory that I received, I was looking, and it's possible, especially with a +8 and a +5, I was unfortunately looking for a natural 20.
Yeah, that's fine. So is this someone that my father is indicating is coming with us? Or did she wander out when I was calling for volunteers or whatever?
The second option, I think your father looks a bit as confused as you would.
Okay, good. Right. I'm going to go over to Gudrun and just kind of do the, young person condescending to talk to older person kind of. With respect, grandmother, would you care to have a better seat by the fire? Can I help you sit down?
I can help myself sit down, thank you. If I wanted to.
Excellent. Well,
I'm strong enough to hold myself up and, hands on her hips.
Wonderful. Yes, we were sort of in the middle of gathering a war party here, so...
War party? Where are you going? What are you doing? What's going on?
Astrid sort of glances over at her father, trying not to be disrespectful here.
You would see a look on your father's face of confusion and not insult, but how did this person get into my Great Hall?
Yeah.
And past my honor guard. You can definitely also see the honor guard giving each other weren't you supposed to be on that watch? You were supposed to be on that door. But then there's also a brief look of recognition to you, Astrid, from your father, King Asbjorn, of, well, I've given you command for most of this. Take it away. I've asked you to help. You've taken charge, and I appreciate it. I want to see what my daughter can do.
Oh, fuck, Dad. Okay.
Fuck Dad, okay.
So she looks back to this bent over old lady, and she says, "Grandmother, our city's under siege, and
Whose city? Not my city. Where are we?
We are in Heil Hofn, and we must get you and the other elders and children safe. So I am taking a party to secure the seaport. Good day to you, grandmother."
Nah.
What?
Nah. You kids these days, always thinking you can do things on your own.
Well, I'm not going to be on my own, and I have been put in charge by the king. I'm not just, So Astrid turns and looks at Gwen why is this happening?
Gwen just kind of gives a bit of a smirk, and probably for the first time in their friendship sees Gwen kind of relax a bit, and she looks at this old lady and says, "So are you coming or not?"
What? Gwen!
What's in it for me?
Safety, security, probably some food, lots of praises.
Food, I'm in, let's go. And she just just starts going to wherever the nearest exit is, regardless of if that is the exit that you should be exiting from. If there's a door to exit from, that's where she's heading.
Astrid storms over and grabs Gwen, by the upper arm and goes, "Gwen, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? We've got to ride hellbent for leather out of here. We can't take an old lady with us."
Listen. If I've learned anything, it's that with age comes experience.
Also falling over, breaking hips.
What is the worst thing that could happen by taking her with us? We all know that we have to be able to pull our own weight. Obviously, she would not want to do this if she can't pull her own weight. Hey, come back here! As soon as she realizes that she's at the door, she starts yelling. She's like, "Hold on, we're not leaving that way. Come back here for a second."
No, I don't think she knows what's going on. I don't think she's in her right mind.
None of us are.
Some of us more than others.
A long way.
Sturmir joins the conversation at this point, and he says, perhaps someone to keep track of and will allow you to show some responsibility, princess, to your father.
Oh, have I not been doing that?
All I'm saying, it could show that perhaps you aren't as reckless as others.
This is a terrible idea. I would just like to go on record as saying this is a terrible idea.
All the best ideas start as terrible ideas, sweetie.
The entire time, Gwyn, the entire time you're going after Gudrun, the honor guard in this place who are, guarding the different doorways, they're kind of just, letting it happen because they don't know what is happening.
Club. Alright, so Astrid walks back up to Gudrun and says, okay, apparently you want to come with us. I want you to understand what you're getting into. There's going to be blood. There's going to be fire. There's going to be death.
Seen it.
And we are not going to have a whole lot of time to make sure you're all right. I mean, we all depend on each other.
Same to you, sweetie. Let's go. I was told there was food. Let's go.
Are we... Okay, what time of day is it?
You boarded the boat fairly early.
Mm-hmm.
It took you a couple of days of travel. You have hit Heil Hofn on the border of 12 p.m., 1 o'clock.
And do I recall that I am, or that we are, have a level of exhaustion?
I don't believe any of you got exhaustion.
Okay. I look around at the rest of the party and I say, speed is of the essence. I understand that. But I am so tired.
We're not going in?
Gwen will turn to Astrid's father and say, do we have reports from scouts of possible arrival time?
Here.
I do honestly feel like you gave us this information last time, Pi, so if you could just remind us, because it would have been just seconds ago that we all heard it.
Yeah, so if you were going to arrive, arrival time of the army or you to the shipyards?
Estimated arrival time of the army.
The estimated arrival time of the army. I think I do have that. I think I did tell you that.
I'm looking and I'm not finding it just
Maybe
yet.
I don't.
Just because I'm not finding it doesn't mean you didn't say it.
I guess the biggest question is, was it more than 8 hours? Can we get a long rest in, or does it seem like it's fairly imminent? Imminent?
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay.
Hey,
look at me using words.
So many words.
I will say the king, I do believe the king previously did say he would prefer you make at most haste, get there as soon as possible, but if a rest was needed, you could take it. However, what that means for the shipyards, that's up for you to decide.
So Gwen will propose this. Let us make haste to the shipyard and build our plan of attack from there. If everybody here can focus on getting people out of the town and into a safe haven, that is going to be our best course of survival. Because worst case scenario, at least the town has evacuated and we've stalled for time.
Very true. But my friends, I will be perfectly honest. Have expended a great deal of magical energy the last little while, and if we are going into full battle, I will not be able to help you very much.
How long is the travel from where we are to the port?
On foot, you would be looking at a 6-hour walk. You have horses, cut that in half.
If we make haste now, we may be able to buy at least Astrid some time to rest. If we go in shifts, we may be able to offer enough recovery time for Astrid and possibly one more person. But we would need to leave now.
Let's go then. Let's leave now.
Is there a wagon that we could bring with us? If we're taking horses, why not bring a wagon?
The king
Wagon,
looks at
slow
you
down.
and
Road.
says, I have no wagons to spare. These horses are at most that I can give.
Yeah, riding is faster than riding horseback is faster. Hey, you know, I agree with you, Gwen, that we need to go. That is what I want to do with all my heart. I suppose, yes, if we speed there and get the lay of the land, then we can decide what to do. If perhaps we beat the force there, then we had a little bit of time to rest.
They may have better scouting information to give us an estimate of how much time we have. I understand that you're exhausted, and I respect that, and I trust in your abilities to be able to do the best with what you currently have. But with time being of the essence, I would rather us be there and have everybody evacuating here and possibly be able to evacuate the shipyard while you're resting versus anybody being surprised.
I will add in, if this changes plans, because I imagine it will. You did get the information that the shipyard is currently under attack.
Oh. Scratch that, you go nap.
Do you think, as opposed to just, we need to get there now?
Well, from a game perspective, the logistics was, could we get there and buy you at least 6 hours to do essentially what you need for a long rest? But if right there is like danger zone, that negates my whole idea. So as a player, I now have no skin in this game because that was my initial idea. So I'm not going to pressure for anything else. So, because I was under the impression the ships were coming in because I honestly thought this was going to be a naval battle.
Tobias, Dermir, I would hear your counsel.
Do we have any bards or wizards that could cast sleep on you? Dermir will just hold you across his lap while we ride.
I literally just confirmed my spells and didn't take sleep. I'm so upset right now.
I guess unconscious. Bonk.
I was like, we're high enough level that sleep isn't worth it anymore, so I didn't take it.
Just hit me in the head and I'll take the HP dip for the spell slots back.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a D100. Astrid, higher or lower?
Let's go high.
Yay!
You see your father call over the priest of the flame that you
Oh, hell no.
heard previously. And he says, you see them whispering to each other. And he walks up to you, Astrid, and he says, understand you do not like this, but Father Akja has something that could possibly help this situation, should you so choose.
Oh my goodness. This is a quandary. So Astrid looks at her father, and she looks at this wretched priest of the flames, and she glances over at her stepmother, who's probably looking even more smug, and she says, all the gods have been known to sometimes use the dark in their service. So, in the name of Odin, in the name of Loki, in the name of Freya, I will take what you offer.
I want you to give me a perception with advantage, and I'm going to ask you to add a +5 to it.
Okay.
That's a lot of help.
For specific reasoning.
So, 24.
Are you saying all the gods' names out loud, or are you just thinking it?
Oh, I'm absolutely making a big fucking deal out of this. I am not being subtle at all about my hatred of this new religion.
So as you name
So this is in my scald voice.
As you name all these gods, as you list them out, Odin, Thor, Frigg, as you begin naming them out, when you say Loki, not out loud, but deep in the back of your head, you hear laughter. Like a proud laughter, but of sinister make.
Spoopy doop.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. She has frozen up for a second, so...
Yeah. Sucks to be you.
Oh.
Does she like physically freeze up?
Yeah, I think that she kind of like... She was already standing straight and defiant, but just kind of goes...
Hey, your friend's broken.
And I imagine...
Yeah, this happens from time to time.
I
It's fine, she'll
imagine
snap out of it.
It perhaps may have been, you're saying all these gods' names, you say Loki, and then in the middle of saying, Freya.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get the...
I get
and
the
then
out, yeah.
you hear the laughter, and you freeze up. And your father, puts a hand on your shoulder and says, you alright? You look a bit pale.
Wasn't she always kind of pale?
Very. I sort of shake myself a little bit and I say, the names of the gods are getting difficult to remember, Father.
I've been told from some of the other diviners here.
Yes. I will condescend to accept your help, she says to the priest.
Your father turns around and says, "Father Exar," and the old man nods his head and begins approaching. And he holds up this holy symbol, and he says a prayer. And you would feel yourself, Astrid, burning, but not in pain, as all of you see these holy flames engulf Astrid. And as this chanting, as this prayer finishes, you essentially will gain the effect of a long rest.
It's you, flame gods. Y'all didn't hear that.
As the flames die down, you would all see Astrid more, reinvigorated.
Ooh.
Was any of the chanting that was done in a language that I understand?
Do you understand the language of the Franks?
What is that in D&D terms?
That is a language unique to this setting.
Ah.
Which I did give you all the option of learning. I did put that in languages.
Okay.
Yeah. I have it, I
do
just
not-
didn't put it in my actual D&D Beyond.
I do not have that one. However, I can get it at level 8.
I wrote
So
down
3 more
that I have
levels.
languages
Ask me that
too.
again.
No words.
But yes, if you have that, Astrid, you would have understood the entire prayer, which would have been but a generic holy prayer to the flame gods.
Right.
I'm not about to bust out, praise Jesus, but something to that effect.
Yeah, it's all good. Kumbaya. No.
Mhm. But you feel reinvigorated with a full long rest.
Okay. So she spins around on her heel, looks at her companions, and says, "Let's go." And they walk away out of the hall in slow motion.
Tobias leans over to Gwyn after seeing all this and says, "We need to check and make sure she's not possessed later, after the battle."
I completely agree. She whispers back as they're kind of dragging behind, and as we step out, I'm gonna whisper a small prayer to Mimir, asking him to guide my spells and allow me to harness some of his abilities to save Heil Hofn.
Okay. You do your little prayer. Roll me a D100.
Sure. How about a 5?
Oh.
We'll see if that 5 does anything.
Let's hope low is good, guys.
Yeah.
So as you all take off with Granny in tow, I will now move you to the map I call the Ride to the Shipyard. And let me know if you all can move your tokens. Obviously you can. Let me know if you can move the horses.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
Nopers.
Okay. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay. Alright, Astrid, do me a favor. Try moving yours.
Blink.
Alright. I have to set the token to the name of the sheet.
Mm.
I'm not going to bother with Sturmir's because he's not here and I'm the GM and I can move everything.
There you go.
Alright, you don't have to be in this order. This is just the order I put the horses in. but you guys have movement. You're on a map.
All right, I think I'll take point.
I think Sturmir would be behind.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, place yourselves how you think you would all be.
I'm gonna be just barely behind you.
Yeah, I think overall I wouldn't be like too far behind.
Okay, so as you're
And
all
I'll bring up the rear.
riding, everyone give me a perception, please.
Hey, Sister 12s.
Roll for
Yep.
Sturmir. I'm not gonna add his thingy because that's not gonna help him. So, even with 12s, the only one who doesn't see it is Sturmir, but everyone else covers him, so that's fine. I'm gonna move you up here. With
Ah!
2 12s, a 16, and a 14. The music is changing.
Lady Astrid, I know you're excited, but you should really ride on the saddle of the horse.
I'm standing on the neck like a circus performer.
As you're riding, you have enough time, as you're surveying your area, you have enough time to be able to move out of the way. I'm going to put you here as you all, whether you ride or stop, you currently have something on your tail that's busting out of the snowy forest is a large, hulking creature covered in runes.
Oh boy.
And we will roll some initiative.
I like runes.
As you face off against the appropriately named, once I get its initiative, Runic
No, I'm
Ogre.
such a slow granny.
And then let me roll for good old Sturmir. So as the Runic Ogre jumps out in front of you all, Tobias, you're up first. You saw this coming, none of you are surprised.
We're in for a fight. I'm going to use a bonus action to activate. Let's see. My Crimson Right. So I can just click this, can't I? Oh, sweet. Okay, so Crimson Right is active for I think I had picked thunder damage. It's either thunder or lightning. It might be lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Very, very frightening.
Galileo?
Galileo. But I'm gonna move to flank this guy. Oh, I can. Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna position myself right here.
Okay.
And I'm immediately going to take a swing at this thing.
Okay.
We don't have time for this!
Right?
That certainly hits for quite a lot of damage.
And then there's the lightning damage.
Okay. 2 lightning damage as you cut into this creature, and it's, well, blood begins spilling as lightning gets jolted up through it. Anything else? Or is that your turn?
I'm not sure this would have any effect on the battle, seeing as this is going to be piloted by Austin, I'm assuming.
No,
But
this
oh?
one is me.
Oh, this one is you. Okay, then I'm going to kind of make myself look as bright and flashy as possible, like riding in to try to grab this thing's attention.
Okay. Astrid, what is your dex mod?
Such a good question. 2.
You have a +2.
Mhm.
You go before the Runic Ogre. Congratulations.
Thanks. Hey, thanks. I just yell, first of all, stay and fight or outrun it.
That's a good question. I'm probably already ahead by this point, so it's going to be to the 4 people in the back.
Honestly, I think it's worth a try outrunning it.
You can look at the horse sheets to see their speed.
Oh yeah, horse speed. Do we have like the twins and everybody with us too, or?
Oh right, they would join
Sorry.
you.
I would like to complicate things, please.
I forgot about that. Boy, okay. I did say they would join you, huh?
They can be like a little bit behind us with extra equipment or something if you want.
We, for the sake of this session,
Yeah.
I will have them show up next session, thank you.
Yep.
For the sake
that's
of
fine.
this section, we'll say because you're riding into dangerous territories, you have been ambushed on the road a couple of previous times, they stayed behind to deal with it while you rode forward.
Love that. They're so good like that. Okay. So Astrid is going to yell, "Get by with all speed. If not all of us make it past, we wheel back around and engage." And she is going to take off for 60 feet.
You can just put yourself at the edge of the map and then
Okay.
we'll
Come on, horse.
go off, you know.
Okay.
Would we be able to respond to that?
Yeah, talking is a free action.
Okay, so then I would yell back, "And what, leave this ogre for the twins?"
They'll love it!
Okay.
Is your horse leaving you, Astrid?
Yeah, it is. It just took off. It heard me. It's following directions. It understands the assignment.
So you are, yeah, you're off the map.
Yeah.
And if that is your turn, the Runic Ogre's turn, who speaks Giant?
I forgot to pick languages,
does.
so I'm gonna pick them next time so that I'm not just like metagaming being like, yeah, I speak Giant.
Okay, so Gwyn speaks Giant. Which for the Giant and Troll are basically the same thing. Because I forgot that I put in a previous stat block for this creature, which didn't change anything. I will say, Gwyn, because I gave this for free for Stormir, it's not actually Giant, it's meant to be Troll, so if you want to rename Giant to Troll, that's basically what it is.
Okay, so if we ended up in the lands of the giants, would I still speak that?
God. Well, now I have to go
Could we
through
call
and see.
troll broken giant and then call
Yeah, that works.
giant broken troll?
Because
So, like, I can understand
because
it's a
like
piece of
goblin, orc, and giant, they're kind of like all troll.
Right.
But you would, so I'll give you broken troll, Gwyn. So with
It's like a
broken-
dialect.
Yeah, it's a dialect. With broken troll, you understand a couple of words as this ogre shouts out, seeing Gwyn or Astrid riding away, you would be able to roughly translate it to, you know, cowardice piece of crap.
Okay.
Except very rough and very violent. This is a violent language.
Coward crap asshole.
Yeah. And it is, as it rages out, it's gonna try and really mess you up, man. One of these large fists are gonna go at your horse, Tobias. Does an 11 hit the horse?
Yeah. It only has an AC of 10.
And you can keep track of the HP on the horse itself, as your horse takes 23 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
I am done keeping track of the horse's hit points.
You all see this horse just get a large punch in the side, and Tobias, roll me an acrobatics or athletics, your preference. You see Tobias leap off as the horse gets absolutely obliterated, and I'm gonna put you in this square. And the ogre is going to advance. It is going to stomp on the horse.
Oh no!
And it's going to try and bring its other fist onto you for an 18.
That does not hit.
You manage to dodge out of the way as its second large fist slams into the dirt. Gwyn, your turn. You would all hear, you know, the whinnying and neighing of a now dead horse. Even you, Astrid.
Okay, can I cast Mold Earth and build like a cocoon around his foot and try to hold him in place?
That is a unique use of the spell. I will allow that. I will say on his turn, he will make a... To bust out of it, I'm going to say a strength save. But that will happen
just
on
against
his
my spell
turn.
save DC?
Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, you are able to mold the earth as two, you know, blocks in case these blocks that are his feet.
Okay, perfect. And then I will take off with the horse. I'm gonna go around him. No, maybe not. Horsey.
Is using the horse's movement count as our movement? Would it be an action to cause them to dash?
Yes. And then if you take 5 feet of movement to get off the horse, you would then be using your base movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna be kind with mounted combat because I don't foresee it happening a lot this campaign.
Okay, so I'm gonna move with Cherry here. And I'm going towards Tobias, and I have an arm stretched out towards him to, like, grab him and yeet him on the back of the horse with me. With my -1 strength up.
Would you... Because I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna ask you this. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not gonna be nice. Alright, that's your turn. Sturmir is gonna try and ride up behind it. Oh, no, I don't want to move you. And try and smack it to gain its attention. That does hit. As it whacks it on the back of the head for 4 bludgeoning damage. And then Sturmir is going to ride a bit further to here. Oh my gosh, first turn for the new PC.
OMG, guys. Okay, so, like, as far as she knows, the plan is still try to run away. Although this is clearly very much ruined by the fact that one of our guys doesn't have a horse.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to go her full 60 feet, and as she is within 30 feet of guy who doesn't have a horse whose name she doesn't know, she's gonna cast haste on him.
Nice.
And we're gonna try for one round of continuing to run away. And if it doesn't work, then you got haste on you, and it's not the worst thing that's ever happened.
Okay, so place you and your horse where you'd like to be as you ride past.
The way that it is, does that count as cutting through this tree where I have the arrow right now?
You won't be attacked. Is this like a? Do you have a stick? Do you bonk him on the head as you ride past? What do we look like? What do we see?
It is a 30 feet away, but I imagine that she takes out her runes and just tosses them in the air and then catches them, and then just wiggles her hand in his direction as they fall back down. And there's probably sparkles. No, there's not sparkles. She's not a sparkles person. I just always want there to be sparkles.
So runic juggling. Got it.
Yeah, she's runic juggling while dashing by on a horse.
Okay. And you are able to move yourself where you wish to be.
So she's just gonna go right up beside Astrid.
Alright, and Tobias, you feel the power of good runes, good runic magic placed upon you as you suddenly feel a lot faster.
Alright,
so, your AC has a +2, you advantage on dexterity saving throws, you gain an additional action that you can only use to do specific things, and your speed is doubled.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take 2 swings at this thing. I forgot I had extra attack. I was gonna point that out for Sturmir too. But I'm gonna take both of those attacks with my normal action now.
I will say, I don't think he has it yet, but he is a cleric, so he does not yet, and clerics don't get 2 attacks by default, I think. They have to use bonus actions, or certain clerics get a bonus action to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, clerics are weird.
Yeah, here's the first action.
That just hits. For 11 plus 2 Crimson Right.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, your Crimson Right is in there.
Okay. Alright, second attack.
Also hits 13 and 6 Crimson Right. That's max, my mans.
Nice.
This runic ogre isn't looking healthy.
Oh! Tobias gonna just looks around. It's like, this thing's a pushover! I'm gonna take another swing. I was considering taking a disengage action, but I think I can probably knock this thing down a little more. Here's another attack.
15, 16, 17 damage. Yeah, the runic ogre, as you're hacking and slashing into it, and this unnatural blood begins to pour out, it isn't looking healthy. And as the token does show, it is painted in various colors with different runes across its body.
Nice. Oh, so that extra 1 on the damage box, I think that's from it being Mastercraft, right?
Right. I forgot about that. So you've hit, what, 5 times? 1, 2, 3, 4... No, 4 times. So I'll minus an additional 4.
Okay.
Did that kill it?
No.
I mean, it was worth asking.
Yeah, it was worth asking. And then I'm gonna kind of scooch my way over here.
Okay, a little scoochy.
A little scoochy.
Alright. Astrid. You're riding, you look back, people are still fighting. Gudrun is close by.
Dang it. Okay. Well, obviously the getaway plan did not go as she pictured, so she's gonna turn around, and I'm well within 80 feet, right?
Oh, yes.
Even though I went 60. Okay.
You went 60. I think technically you and Gudrun, you're only like maybe 10
Yeah.
feet off the map.
Yeah, okay. So I will just wheel the horse around and swear under my breath, and I'm going to take a shot with the crossbow.
Ooh, are you using one of the special bolts?
Yes, I am.
You guys got the handouts. You know what they do.
Uh-huh.
That certainly hits.
Okay. Let's do some damage.
I believe, what was it, an additional +1?
It's 1d8. No, it's if I roll a 1, then it gets to be a
right.
2.
That's
Yeah,
what they were.
so we'll see what happens.
10 damage. There is now a bolt. A bolt goes whizzing over your head, Tobias, and is now sticking out of the chest of this creature as it roars in pain, but it is still standing.
I'm going to hold. That's my turn.
Alright, the Runic Ogre is going to bring its 2 giant fists down on Tobias. First one for a 15.
Does not hit.
And the second for a 27.
Ooh, shield.
Okay, you throw up this shield as this large fist catches you off guard and it bounces off the shield. I'm just curious. Ooh. That would have been big hurting. Gwyn, you can feel the air break nearby you as this large fist crashes down on this arcane shield. Oh yeah, I imagine when someone throws up a shield and it's hit by large force, there's probably sparks.
Well, I was thinking of it in another way, but yes.
I think, yeah, I know what you mean.
Thank you. Esther's got me.
Or, oh, okay, I see. Gwyn, your turn. Let's go past that.
You don't have to acknowledge my really bad
I'm
jokes.
going past
right?
it.
You don't have to.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have the horse loop around. Basically stop, curve around Tobias, ready for him to jump on. And then I will cast Firebolt at this guy. For a 26 to hit for 7 points of fire damage.
That will hit. You are lucky. You are still within its attack range. Otherwise, it would have tried to backhand you with an attack of opportunity.
Awesome.
Is that all?
Yes, that is all.
Okay, Sturmir is going to halt and try and bring down his Warhammer again for 24 for 10 bludgeoning, and this ogre is looking like it's on death's door as we go to Gudrun.
Come on, Granny.
Well, like, the question is, like, how death's door?
It's looking hurt. It is dropped a fist to the ground and is looking rough.
Are we talking like front yard, front steps, actual threshold?
It's like it's knocking on the door.
Oh, okay.
Well... I think Gudrun's gonna sigh. Like, you know, we said we were running and we're not running, and like, oh, from find these kids. And I think having already used one decent spell, I don't actually want to use another one.
Makes sense.
So she's just gonna cast Shillelagh and run back over and try to bonk it with her staff.
Okay.
Can I do a two-handed bonk from my horse, or am I using one hand to ride the horse?
I will allow a two-hand bonk. That hits.
I don't have a Shillelagh button.
Do you not?
Shillelagh
Because usually
is
it
what,
just-
your wisdom?
It has the plus right by it if you look at your text.
Yeah, the problem is that this class doesn't exist, and so
Oh,
My
okay.
roll 20 is kind of broken on it.
Okay.
So you use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the damage.
Right. Okay, so let's just roll a d8. That's not great.
You killed
it's-
it exactly.
Yeah?
How do you kill it?
Ooh.
Oh, I just big ol' bonk. That's all I want. Is just
A drive-by
thunk on the
bonking?
head. Yeah, just a drive-by bonking.
A drive-by bonking to the head, and this runic ogre collapses, still encased in the stone as it falls, crushing the dead horse even further.
Well, that didn't take long to lose a horse.
Horses are just cursed, man. They're not
I
worth
know,
it.
I know.
Tobias immediately starts running ahead. Quickly, we have no time to waste. He's now moving faster than everyone on the horses.
For the
Um,
next minute.
Astrid will like maneuver over, and we can do the grab the forearm and sling you up onto the horse with me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're racing Gwen.
Which will likely need to
Oh,
be
well,
done,
either way.
because if
Either
Tobias is still running, you would all notice after a minute goes by, he just face plants
Just
into
stop.
the dirt
Oh no!
because of the lethargy from the spell ending.
All right. Oh, that's right. Haste.
I forgot about that.
I'm going to now move you to another map. I will note you are not that close if you do not wish to be, because you will begin approaching the shipyards. Which, it is a shipyard that is nested inside of a fjord,
George.
where Grey Beach is closed off on both sides by a rocky gorge and is the only safe docking place around the area. The rest of the coast consists of rocky cliffs as tall as 160 feet, and the sea is dotted with dangerous rocks. And as you approach, you would immediately notice from further away, if you wish to get closer, you would notice that the gates into the shipyard are absolutely battered down. And you would also see smoke. And smell smoke.
Is there smoke on the water?
Some.
Well, this is a lovely funnel here. This is a great checkpoint we're riding into.
Sure do you love me a
Right.
choke point.
Game checkpoints.
So, Pi,
Mm-hmm.
question. Is this area, is the brown area actually water, or what's happening?
You can see further down, I made the shipyards 2 different maps.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
first section. This is just, dirt underneath the snow,
Okay.
like to showcase,
Okay.
like people were walking here.
Where people have been
yeah.
walking and working. Okay, yeah. Got it.
And some of you would recognize the villainous Sons of Hrimgrimnir, and a troll.
Alright, so as we're approaching, these guys look like they're on like watchtowers or something. Do they see us approaching?
They do not.
Oh,
They
that's fun.
seem like they are busy with the revelry of killing and burning the houses here. So they are just watching the others.
Alright, so then, could I say, let's go with, Gwyn with me. We'll take out the one on the left, everyone else take out the one on the right. We're gonna go on the count of 3. Is that possible?
It's possible if you want it to be possible.
I make it so.
I nod at you decisively. It's a good plan. But before...
Gudrun goes on 2.
Oh no.
I like it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But before.
No, never mind. I was going to do something and then I decided it's a bad idea. So,
But those are the best ideas.
yes.
So who's
Not this one.
approaching and when? What's the game?
Well, I'm gonna. Okay, well, I have to trigger Crimson Right again because I'm gonna use a different weapon. What was it? Oh, it didn't roll. I thought I clicked it. There we go. Ow!
Oof.
Where were you looking from last time? That's what I should be asking.
Oh, I'm looking pretty okay. I'm just looking a little tingly.
Alright.
But I'll be using my bow. I won't ready to loose the arrow until everyone's in position.
Dermir himself will ready his longbow.
I guess
That's how we're doing it. I'll get out my crossbow again.
I'll cast Shillelagh again, just in case.
Are you guys all hopping off your horses?
Yeah. Can we... Is there like a tree line or something back?
Yeah, there would be a tree
Where
line
we can-
further
yeah.
up that you could rope them.
Let's do that.
Okay. Well, whenever you guys set up, take your shots.
All right.
Can we see from where we're currently at? Is he high enough that he's viewable?
Both of the guards would be viewable.
Okay, cool. I will ready a chill touch.
Okay, so that's Sturmir's gonna aim for this guy. And I take it you two here are aiming for this guy.
Sorry, small change of plans. Firebolt. But yes, aiming for that one.
You're flailing.
Mm-hmm.
And Astrid, are you aiming for this one as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I should actually do something ranged and not just my stick. I thought I was gonna run in and hit something.
On 2.
I mean...
Runs
You
in
could be
yelling.
the front charge. You could be the...
Yeah.
On 2, she makes her shillelagh. Like, that's
That is
what she's doing.
That is 100% what my plan was, but I'm now realizing that is not a good plan.
Yeah, be the front charge.
Look, you know what? You're the one who keeps saying that the bad plans are the best plans, so I say you just go ahead with it.
I've only been playing with you for like a little more than an hour, and I already love the chaos you bring.
Esther's the best.
I can have characters that aren't pure chaos, for the record. But
I don't believe you for a second, just so we're
Alright,
clear.
so is
we'll
there
continue
anything,
with your
is there
lies.
anything else you're doing?
Wait,
Are you charging in?
How far up in the air is this person?
It's maybe like a 15-foot high watchtower.
That's slightly too far for me to like reasonably get to. I'll prepare a produce flame.
At which one?
The one I'm supposed to attack, I forget which one.
Okay. So I'm going to have everyone...
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to run in a little bit, I think.
I'll have everyone roll their attacks with advantage. So, roll your attacks.
Yeah, it didn't take the advantage right away, so it just rolled twice. Well, we can take the damage from the first one.
Jeez. Mine didn't roll twice either, so I'm just gonna do it again. And do the same thing. Take the damage. Oh!
And then your produce flame.
It's not working. I'm just gonna roll 2d20s. Oh, they're both 12s. I think it's +6, because I don't actually have very good spellcasting modifier.
Okay, well, +6. Everything hits. They're all going to be crits.
Oh damn.
So
Nice.
I'm just going to say, health bars be damned. You kill both of them silently. And they both just fucking drop.
Is the watchtower made of wood?
It is, but they have not caught fire.
Cool. Double checking.
What time of day is it?
You got to you it was around 1ish. It only took you like 5 in the 5 p.m.
Okay. So for the northern hemisphere, which I'm just making assumptions here, does that mean it's still bright out, or is it dark, or like getting darker?
Boy, I really should start Googling things more often.
You know, do you need to though? Because it's been weird things have been happening.
Weird things have been happening. This also
rough.
technically isn't Earth.
Yes. It's been super rough in terms of weather. There have been these portents.
So we're gonna say there's light, but it's like a stormy light out. You know what I mean?
Okay. So
It was a dark and stormy light.
Yeah, the dark
it
and
was a
stormy
dark
light.
and stormy light. I like it. We
So
could
it's
attempt to.
daytime, but they're storm clouds.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can attempt to take out some of these people stealth. Before they notice we're even here.
Okay.
Go about
So-
your plans. If you want to roll some stealth roll to sneak in, you
Yeah.
certainly can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
How, are we going full steam ahead on sneakity sneak? Because I can make a sneakier.
Ooh. I mean, are there any objections?
None whatsoever.
Extra
Cool.
sneak never hurts.
Yeah,
I
the
got
more
half
we
of
can
that
surprise them, the better. Yes.
So that's a +10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make my stealth roll then.
I'm trying to do a better job of not just hoarding all my spells and then being at the end of the day and being like, God damn it, I didn't use any of these. So, you know.
Okay, so that's a 35.
Do we want to...
15.
So 27 for me. Do we want to switch it up a little bit? Do we want our 2 melee fighters to go... I'm just... Because we can sneak down and get those 2 berserkers, hopefully, to the south. But I'm wondering if we want to just go all in on our big buddy there, like sneak up and take surprise attacks on that.
I doubt that guy is going to be able to be taken down with one volley.
I will.
Oh, I know, but
I
getting
will
a surprise
note,
round wouldn't hurt.
Just for the sake of things, I will note whether this speeds up your plans or not. People do live and work in the shipyard, and these berserkers are currently lighting houses on fire.
Okay.
Not to rush you or anything, you know. If you
No,
want to kill civilians, be my guest, but
Let's
who am I to
prioritize
judge?
berserkers. Let's prioritize berserkers and get them out of the way, but let's see if we can do it without triggering the troll.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can probably duck under these watchtowers for a little bit of cover.
Mm-hmm.
Sturmir will go where Sturmir is asked to go.
Sturmir, come with me.
Okay.
Let's hide under this watchtower.
If you tell him that, he'll follow.
That's what I said.
He still has his longbow out, so if he needs to shoot someone, he is ready.
Yeah. Tobias, do you want to try to sneak? Do you and Sturmer want to sneak into melee, and the rest of us will cover you?
You know
Your
what?
plan's been going well so far. I don't want to jinx it.
You know what? Gwen, you come with me. We're gonna. Okay, actually, Gwen and Sturmir can come with me. We're gonna sneak around the back of this house over here. Astrid and Gudrun, right?
Yep.
Uh, keep an eye on this distant berserker, and once they leave you, you guys take care of this one with any means possible.
Understood.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna duck behind here.
So the sneaking begins. And so the plan is 3 sneak for 1 berserker, the 2 take care of the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roll for. I'm gonna just be straightforward. I am not gonna roll perceptions for them. They don't know you're here. They're also having more fun lighting these houses on fire than worrying about paying attention. So, for the sake of this and stealth involved, you can sneak up on them, both groups.
Great.
Question: Are there? I guess I'm not sure if this actually exists in this time frame, but are there windows to this house?
These thatch buildings do not have any cut out or carved out windows.
Okay, as we're going by, do I hear screams of help inside?
Give me a perception.
That's
Nope.
1.
Oh,
Okay. Crap. Okay.
All right.
So all of you, if you wish, you can basically all set up however you want and then take attacks.
Okay, yeah. Sturmir and I are gonna stand here, and I'm gonna ask Gwen. Gwen, pretend you're helpless and weak, and lure that berserker into the back here.
Okay, sure. So be myself. Got it. Okay. And I will flop down on the ground and cover myself in soot and crawl my way out, just coughing and gagging. And trying to be as loud as I can to try to draw this guy's attention. And then I will come. Actually, I'll probably come this way.
Roll me a deception.
Deception. Great. 7.
You're making noise. They hear it. This one stands back and turns in slow motion, begins to turn to call for others. And we got a live one here. And
yeah, I would release the bow.
Okay. And Sturmir will do as well.
Can I snipe him as he turns around from the ground?
Sure.
With a firebolt? Is it advantage still?
Yeah.
Well, he saw me, so probably not for me.
I'm gonna roll something here. I'm gonna roll something just for the other guys. Okay. Well, this guy drops. The other berserker sees him drop, and unless Astrid and Gudrun do something, will shout.
Well, I think that we can see from where we are that that it looks like it wasn't quite as stealthy as we would have liked, so Astrid would fire.
Okay.
I'm too far away to do anything. I need to be within 30 feet. Can I just cast guidance on Astrid? No, wait, that doesn't work for attacks, I don't think. Never mind. I think it's just for abilities. I can't do anything from this far away. Well, I could, but I think it'd be overkill.
I will say, because I'm being very loose with rulings here, even if it does the lowest of damage, the bolt strikes the neck of the berserker mid scream before anything can get out, and they drop.
Yes.
I hold my hand up for a silent high five.
I give it to you. Like, oh. Granny's kind of hip, you guys. I would like to whisper to Granny, come on, let's move up to where the others are.
And I will say, for all of you, the troll and the other sons of Hrimgrimnir, you see them using their weapons and, bashing on the walls of this place as if they were tormenting, possibly, people inside.
Where's the front door to this one?
The front door is where the berserker is.
Okay. Understood. So probably the front door of this one is right here, yeah?
Yes. And the front door of this place is where this guy is.
Gwen's gonna come around the corner, make a dash for the front door, and if it's barred, unbar it and throw it open.
You throw it open, and you see a tiny little warehouse fully engulfed in flames. You don't see anything for a couple of seconds until a very soot-covered, ashy-looking worker rushes out, coughing.
I am gonna, as soon as he exposes himself, I'm gonna grab him by his shoulder and I'm gonna basically thrust him this way. I'm gonna thrust him towards Sturmir and hopefully get him to be guided out and around by everybody that's there. And I'm doing this with every single person that comes out. If any more people come out, just buying as much time as I can to get the people out of the building.
Mm-hmm. And you do that. Sturmer catches him, throws him back. At most, 2 people come out of this building.
Okay. And then if no one else has started, she'd make a dash for this one and do this. Make a dash for this door and do the same thing.
You do the same thing for that door. You give it a couple of seconds, even a minute, and no one comes out.
Okay.
Whether that means they're dead or no one was in there.
Well, no one's in there now.
Yeah. That's
There's
true.
ashes in there now.
While Gwen is doing, I'm gonna say, Astrid, come here. You, Styrmir, and I can try to take shots at the remaining 3 warriors up there.
Absolutely.
I'll aim for the far one, and then you take your pick, Astrid. Styrmir can get the last one.
Well, I have crazy good range, so I guess I'll take the middle one. If you're taking the far one.
Well, I'm just gonna roll Styrmir's attack.
Are we doing this at advantage?
This would be because they are unaware.
Right. Okay, I didn't do that last time, so do it this time.
And you will all drop them. As you drop them, the bodies thump. And I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna give him a perception because, a couple seconds go by, he's not hearing from his human buddies. The troll sees this. Walks around the corner, sees the corpses, looks around, sees you, and lets out a loud and angry roar. And a fight's gonna begin.
I swear I clicked myself first, but I didn't. Oh, I know why I didn't click myself. It's because I was measuring.
You got a 3.1. If only there was a 4 in there.
Oh no!
Alright, I'll add you you into the initiative. There you are. I'll give you a
I'm-
7.
I was gonna say, it doesn't change what position I'm in if you, by the way. But yes.
Tobias, you're lucky you're first.
I need to take another crimson, right?
Oh man.
It hurts swapping weapons. My ears are starting to bleed. I'm like, I hate swapping weapons. My speed is 35. This thing is far. Okay, so I need to get like at least here. That costs a bonus action. So I think the best I can do is just get in the way, draw my weapons, and I'm going to take the dodge action and clang my axe against my shield.
Okay. It's gonna approach with its large mace. And it's gonna try and bring it down for a 16
Misses.
and a 9.
Also misses.
You manage to dodge out of the way of both wings, and it roars in frustration as we go to Sturmir, who's also going to take out his Warhammer. And go right there. And he's going to use his bonus action to not actually call down the actual version, but he is going to call down his version of Mjolnir in the spiritual weapon. And he will smack it across the head with a miss. Astrid.
Okay, I'm going to.
Oh, fun fact, I'm also playing the troll, in case you were wondering.
Huh. I'm going to go 5. Whoops. Hit the pointer back. Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna pause. Would it be like a free action to just yank my crossbow bolt out of that berserker?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Gonna slap it in all bloody and take a shot
Okay.
at this troll. Straight shot this time. No surprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a wide bolt as it goes right past it. Somehow you missed this giant.
Let me try the broadside of a bard next. Okay.
Anything else?
I'm going to look at Gwen and say, I believe in you. Light it up. And toss Gwen a bardic.
Okay. Gudrun.
I was gonna do a thing, and now I'm realizing it's not beneficial to me at all. So we're going to do spiritual weapon
Okay.
on the other side, just for balance. If you want to just use the same token, I don't.
Yeah, I'll just
care.
I'll drop a second Mjolnir.
Yeah. I'd like to imagine that it just looks like a big rock. Maybe on the rock it has, the rune for like pain on it or something.
Ooh, okay.
And yeah, I guess I will attack with that. With my bonk rune.
Okay.
Do. Oh, not good.
That does not strike.
Not good bonk rune.
Anything else?
Bad dog.
I guess if I move forward Wait, how far away am I? Yeah, if I move forward a little bit, then I can also do a produce flame yeet.
Okay.
So we might as well do that.
Okay.
My produce flame thing is not yet working. So that's a 13 to hit, which does not hit.
No, it does not. Alrighty, then.
And that's bonus action, and movement. It was super effective.
Gwyn.
Alrighty, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because I don't like us being clumped together. That makes it very easy for giant rock throwing. And then I will take a shot with Chill Touch at that thing.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. That's 11 points of necrotic damage, and with its hand clinging to its wrist, it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't know if this makes a difference, but if I hit a target that is undead, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Well, he's not undead.
Cool. That is the end of my turn.
Tobias.
I'm going to shout it to the others. There are still people in that building. I'm going to pivot around the troll. Follow my lead. And I'm going to shift 15 feet this way and make 2 swings towards the troll.
Okay.
Oop, that misses.
Yep.
Oop, that might also miss.
That also misses.
That's unfortunate.
Anything else?
Unfortunately not.
The troll is going to try and smack you.
Yep.
15?
No.
15, and I forgot.
Still
It has a bite for a 24.
Ah! Yeah, no. Troll mace. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bite.
6 piercing damage.
Owie.
Sturmir's gonna rush up with his warhammer, this time two-handed, and hit. And will also bonus action his spiritual weapon. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And does a lot of damage to the troll. The troll is looking hurt. Astrid. Oh, I'm missing something.
Oh, yes.
Oh, entire computer crashed.
Do we want to
I will do your
hit
turn.
me ahead?
Yeah, we'll do
And then,
your turn.
and then we'll come back?
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm doing either, but I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last turn. I'm gonna bonk with spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and then we'll try and yeet some fire at it.
Ho ho! The power of the spiritual weapons. It is looking so very hurt.
And then we're gonna yeet the yeet at it.
Yeet the yeet.
Sorry, the way my cantrips work is that I have like one cantrip that I can pick every day, and I couldn't figure out how to like mark that on my thing, so that just doesn't hit. But yeah. So my produce flame isn't properly in my sheet because this subclass or this class is weird.
Yeah.
I'll work on it. I'll workshop working with it.
Yeah.
But that just doesn't hit. I'm just not good at eating fire, apparently. It just, like, barely goes over one of my allies' heads, as in, like, probably singes, like, 3 of their hairs.
Hey, and if we have an Astrid back, Astrid, your go.
Hope I'm back.
Oh, you're
I
back!
can hear you.
I'm back. Okay.
Yes, he's back.
I'm still pulling up my D&D Beyond, but I will tell you that basically I'm seeing that it's looking pretty trashed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I will just do
Fearful
another. Yeah, let's get 3 of them out there. No, I'm just gonna do another crossbow shot, and D&D Beyond is not coming up. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I remember that it's +5, I think, to hit. Let me just make sure. Let's see if the sheet pulls up. Indeed, +5. What do you know? So we'll do that.
A
Just-
13
That doesn't hit.
misses.
Yep, okay. So she just screams in frustration.
All right. Anything else?
Let me. No, not right now.
All right, Gwyn.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Tobias's lead, and I'm gonna go my 30 feet of movement there. I'm heading for the building,
Mm-hmm.
and I will turn and I will take another chill touch at it. So
That-
50. Wow. Oh,
Jesus. Yeah, that hits.
That's almost max damage. That's great.
Anything else?
Nope. She would just shout, "I'm on my way to the building."
All right, Tobias.
All right, I'm going to continue scooting, and I'm going to stop right here. Hopefully these hit. Next. There we go.
That hits. How do you kill it?
Ooh.
As it swings for me, I dodge under its arm and lop off basically 3/4 of its spine.
It falls deader than dead.
The deadest dead it could ever dead.
Mm,
And then I hit it one more time. Double tap.
Okay.
Mm.
I beeline for the building and unblock the door to the best of my abilities and throw it open.
You throw it open, and you see that there are a couple of people inside. You see there is a guard of this place, who is cowering in here. Maybe not cowering, but protecting the people. We'll say. You see a host, like a tavern host. This building looks to be like a common room of some kind. And three what would look to be workers of this place, 3 carpenters, who all, if essentially you're rescuing them, they would come out and say it's safe to come out.
I will very quickly say, Heil Hofn sends aid. Exit out the front there, and you will meet with protectors on the trail. Go.
As the host of this place is leaving, they would thank you and place a healing potion in your hands.
That you.
Can I root through this guy's pockets? Can I root through anyone's pockets?
You can certainly root through pockets. Give me an investigation.
I'm not like
On the
good at
nearly
that.
naked berserkers. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't find a lot. However, in the pocket of the giant troll, you do find like a couple of loose teeth.
Ooh, yeah, I want those.
Whether they're human teeth or animal teeth, who knows? Or
How many
troll
teeth did I get?
You get a bundle of about maybe 8 different misshapen teeth.
Nice. She's content with this.
And you can see off the map this way, further into the shipyards, you guys can begin seeing the water and the burning of boats.
The smoke on the water.
Yes.
Is there also fire in the sky?
Yes, in fact. The sky is falling even.
Tobias is gonna quickly utter a prayer. Frig, help me save this community. And he's gonna cast guidance on himself and quickly scan for other buildings that may house a large number of people.
Roll me a perception.
Okay.
Further down, you can spy some more housings, like actual houses where workers may have lived, but they seem to be utterly destroyed from the flames. You do not spy any other buildings that may hold people.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna go around and I am gonna slowly extinguish these flames using Druidcraft.
Okay.
So it's like one campfire's worth of fire at a time that I'm just snuffing out every 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I will also say a small prayer as the people are leaving, and I will say, All Father, we have saved some of your people, but our goal is to try to save as many more as we can. Guide us, please, for the sake of your people.
Okay.
Oh, and I will help Tobias put out the flames by using mold earth and try to cover any ground-based flames that I can.
Okay, so how long are you guys spending to do this? Because you do see other warriors further down lighting stuff on fire.
Oh, if there's more, then I'm not doing that.
Oh, never mind. Prayer to Odin, sprinting.
Okay, so...
Sorry, the music changed and I assumed we were in the
more
free.
Oh, no, so everyone just move here, please.
Is everyone ready to meet Austin? I am.
You shouldn't be.
And the reason you shouldn't be is because as we move to the next map, you are more or less immediately noticed. You're not hidden anymore.
I do still have Pass Without a Trace up, technically.
For the sake of things, though,
I know.
all
I'm
kind
not
of walking out in the open.
Yeah.
Pass
You
Without a
can't
Trace
hide.
can do a lot.
You can't hide in open spaces.
No. Pass Without a Trace can do a lot, but hide you in an open walkway is not something you can achieve. As you walk into the second part of the shipyards, you see, for a second, we're going to get a little cinematic. As you approach the docks, you see down the largest dock well, first of all, you see some of the other Sons of Hrimgrimnir lighting stuff on fire and readying their weapons for your approach. But down the further docks, taking large steps as they approach you, stands an 8-foot-tall figure, an 8-foot-tall man with a large sword. And as they approach, they drag this large sword across their hand, bleeding their hand, and you would recognize this kind of Tobias, as with this movement, the entire blade ignites in flame. Not only does the blade ignite in flame, this figure swings this sword in a circle around them as flames combust, leaving this aura of fire around them, as we will roll initiative. And believe it or not, I'm still playing this guy.
What?
I was a guard you guys one-shot in the last map.
Yep. You guys should feel bad.
Oh. I do feel kind of bad.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay, I was just like, oh my god, Pi, switch controls. Like, let him play. Let Austin play, Jesus.
As you are dealing with the commander of the Sons of Grimgrimnir. And I will roll each of these boys individually since there's so few of them. Wow. Okay, boys.
Why did that one initiative come up differently?
Who's?
Never mind, I don't want to know the answer. Just like all the other ones showed up in like a box with like Son of Himgrimnir, and the one is just like initiative 7.
Oh, that's because that was your allies' Thermirs.
Oh, got it. It all makes sense now.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they are going to awaken the runes with a D8.
That doesn't sound good.
Mm-mm. I don't like it.
They gain inspiration from their runic effect.
I don't like it.
My runic effect isn't that cool.
These guys have unique runic effects. This guy's gonna come forward to you, Tobias, and try and smack you with their weaponry for a 12.
I bat it aside, and I mutter back, the closest thing I have to a runic effect is self-harm.
Gudrun.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh, okay, uh-huh. I'm assuming there's no feasible way that I could have walked my spiritual weapon over here in the time we ran over here.
I don't believe so.
Me neither. I just figured it was worth a shot. I don't have a ton I can do at the moment. No, if she was saying it in character, she'd sound like crabby about it.
Did you just die?
Sounds like she punched
I
her
just
mic.
died for a second. She went so old grandma, she died. Oh, she like epically died. Come back.
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
hello? There
My
you are.
problem-
There you are.
Okay.
I died. There's
You're
this
not-
person like literally right in front of me.
Yes.
I'm gonna shillelagh and bonk him on the head.
Okay. So you move up to him and go to bonk.
It's not a good bonk.
The bonk, unfortunately, is knocked out of the way by their weapon.
Mm-hmm. I guess it would have been an 11 because that's a regular, not a shillelagh. But I'm aware that 11 probably also doesn't hit.
It does miss. What square did you move into, by the way? Unless you have the range.
No, I'll move here.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so. I mean, I could recast Spiritual Weapon. You know what? Let's just recast Spiritual Weapon.
Alright, here comes Mjolnir. Where are you putting it? What do you want it?
I'll continue to try to get this guy, and I'll put it on the other side of me, just
Alright.
for, again, symmetry.
Yeah.
And we'll try and do a bonkety bonk.
Okay. That hits. Okay.
For 4 whole force damage.
Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Astrid.
Okay. I love that we're standing in a line here. So I'm going to slide this way first so that I can actually slap both Sturmir on the back, and I'm going to go ahead and upcast Heroism so that I can get both of them. And say, go get them, boys. And that makes them immune to being frightened, and y'all also get, you get 4 temp hit points at the start of each of your turns until this spell is over. So that's for a minute.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to keep sliding over a little bit. 25, 30. Trying to head for cover, so that's where I'll stop. And that's it.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to awaken the runes.
Wake up, wake up.
Okay, I know what he has.
Is it $1?
Yep.
Perhaps he.
The commander is going to begin taking heavy steps forward. And he's just gonna walk. He's gonna spend his entire turn doing so. But he is going to walk.
Well, if
right
you're gonna
here.
walk dramatically, oh damn.
And as he's walking, these flames embracing the area, he shouts out, "How dare you challenge the might of Grimgrimnir?" And that is his turn. Gwyn.
Okay, I am not a frontliner, and I'm here in the front lines. This is not good. Okay, so Gwen is going to throw open her book, and with a quick wave of her hand and drawing runes in the sky, I'm gonna need actually all 3 of these guys to make me Constitution saving throws DC 16 as I cast Thunder Wave at first level, but I'm altering it to be ice.
Okay, here are the saving throws from the small boys for a 12 and a 18,
Fail and pass.
and from the big fella, a 21.
Pass. So the first one will take full damage, the other 2 will take half. The first one is also pushed 10 feet from me.
Okay.
Oh my god. So, 6
say 5, 10.
ice damage. So 3, so 6 to the one got pushed, and 3 to the other 2.
Okay. Anything else?
So that's my action. I need to mark off that spell slot before I forget. Oh man. I gotta move. I'm gonna move, and I'll provoke that attack of opportunity, but at least it's from one person and not multiple, so.
They are going to bring down their large flaming greatsword and try and hit you for a 23.
Yep, that hits.
As it slams down into you, you will take 7 bludgeoning and 4 fire damage.
Okay. So minus.
Slashing. I forgot to alter it. Slashing
Okay,
damage.
so it's slashing damage. Got it.
I forgot
so
to
that's
alter the sheet. I made a goof. Let me change that. Oh! No. Go away.
You okay?
I accidentally opened something, but it's fine.
Did you open the gates of hell?
I did.
I hate it when he does that.
Okay, so I'm going this way to the other side of Astrid.
Okay.
Oh, I can move one more space. Hold on. Here be.
Alrighty, if that's your turn, the final son of Hrumgrimnir, 20, 25, 30, he's gonna awaken the runes and gain inspiration. Tobias.
Alright, I'm going to try to take out these guys to the north to put action economy back on our side. 10 feet over here, and I'm going to swing at this guy.
Okay. That hits. And you kill him.
Yes.
Alright, and a 5-foot shuffle back towards this other guy, and I'm going to make a swing at him as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
He deflects it with his weapon.
Alright, standing my ground there.
Alright. Dermir is going to try and bring his warhammer down on this big fella. For a hit. For 7 bludgeoning. Sturmir is also going to take 9 fire damage.
Yikes.
And then he... how many slots does he have? He will bring in his spiritual weapon again. He will bring in Mjolnir behind this figure and try and hit with that. Which hits. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Second level for 11. Oh my god, I reduced his health by 111. I don't know what he had. Oh god. Okay. Well, that's altering shit on the fly. At the bottom of the round. Hey, Austin, you here, buddy?
I am.
At the bottom of the round, you all see a lightning strike slam right here as you all begin to see this figure begin to take form. And, sir, if you would like to roll initiative.
Ah, shite.
This is a yay boo situation.
Oh, yes, I can, right there.
Hey, let me
I didn't select it first.
You did not. Let me add you in there. And this target is floating up about 20 feet in the air. As they make their grand entrance. The Sons of Hrimgrimnir are going to continue their assault. This first one attacking you, Gudrun, for a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
You will take 4 piercing damage, and
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Okay. So... I think I'm just gonna bonk and spiritual weapon this guy in front of me, depending on how much it takes. Let's do good old bonk first.
That
That's
misses.
a 14. It's a 14.
That
Does a
misses.
14 hit? Ah! And I'll spiritual weapon. My bonks are not very bonky tonight.
That hits. For 8 force damage. Okay.
And I'm gonna use my movement to just turn around and fart at him and then turn back around without actually moving from my spot.
Okay. Astrid, you see this figure coalesce in the sky.
Can I take a look and see what we're dealing with here? Can we get a description?
Sure. I have the description But I also believe the person behind the beast has the description if they want.
That I do. Floating up in the air as if crashing down. Excitedly staring upon this battlefield. There is a black-haired, about medium, just above the shoulder length hair, with a long, average black beard, super well groomed, in a large furred black cloak. His hood is completely up and nothing beneath this cloak. Nearly nude beneath it, except for large amounts of bright tattoos, are crackling like the lightning that summoned this individual, and is looking down past his nose at all of you, quickly surveying the battlefield, looking quite amused at the circus performance before him.
There you go, Astrid.
Thanks.
And if you want, I can blow up the token a little bit so you can get a really solid look at it.
Could you just a little bit? Well, hello. He looks nice. I'm looking around at my friends, and Tobias and Gwen both look a teensy bit rough, yeah?
Yeah, I'm missing a chunk.
Same, but I would wager that Tobias is missing more than me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and come up to... Come up to...
Don't forget to reflect the
Tobias.
damage on your tokens.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna come up to Tobias and go, so... Do you think we should try to make friends with this one? As I am casting Cure Wounds, I'm gonna do...
Cure Wounds is a touch, right? So you're going right behind him?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, on my screen I see you're square away. I don't know if my Roll20 is being wonky or...
Well, on my screen I'm right in the square next to him, so, or, like parallel.
Roll20 being wonky, cool.
So, 5 points for now.
Thank you. No, I do not believe he is friendly.
Oh, no, that's weird, because on my screen, Tobias just moved up.
Oh. Everyone,
So-
where's Astrid for you guys?
I will move up next to Tobias.
Okay.
Just right there.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So, sorry, 5 whole exciting points. That was a terrific roll. But I'm also going to say, well, if you don't think we should make friends, then fight well, my friend, and you get a bardic.
And I will note, you all will be able to hear this as this bolt comes down and summons this figure. The commander turns around, raises his flaming greatsword in the sky towards them, and then looks back at all of you as he brings it down towards Sturmir and shouts out, "Your doom has come!" And brings it down on Sturmir for an 18, which hits for 9 slashing and 5 fire.
Sturmir's probably looking kind of rough right now.
Sturmir is looking pretty rough, and that is his turn. This other son of Primgrenir is going to try and attack you, Tobias, for a 18.
Does not hit.
Gwyn.
Okay, let's see if
Ooh,
I can.
actually, real quick,
do this.
Tobias, what's your strength? Sorry, what's your strength?
11?
Your strength is 11.
Yeah.
Its previous rune activation gives it advantage on targets with strength lower than it, so it's actually the natural 20.
Oh, no.
Oh, then...
I will silvery barbs that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I will re-roll.
And
6.
give Tobias advantage.
Okay, now it's your turn, Gwyn.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to from... Oh, god damn it.
And as a reminder, the creature is 20 feet in the air.
Okay, it's a good thing I'm possibly casting a 40-foot cube. I just have to position it right for my claim. Oh, thank you. That is the square that I want. Yes. Yeah, so I'm going to need everything in that square to make me a wisdom saving throw DC 16 for slow.
Ooh.
Low.
Wow, yes.
Question. What is
Answer.
the... Can you share the wording of slow, please?
Hub. Oh,
No, that's not what I want.
nope. I want this button. I'm not casting it 17 times.
That'd be cool if you could.
Okay. Okay.
The lightning man chuckles lightly at this.
Lightningly.
Lightningly?
As a wisdom
Lightningly.
saving throw. Here's the commander for a 16.
Pass.
And here are the 3 sons. 19,
Pass.
11, 12.
Fail. Fail.
So 19. This guy is the 11. He gets... Where's the snail? There's the snail. He gets the snail, and he gets the snail. And the lightning man chuckles.
Rude.
Anything else, Gwyn?
I guess I'm confused on where Lightning Man's role is, unless it's a mystery role, which
The
is fine.
lightning man is unaffected.
Seems like he does not care.
Wow. From a tactical, from a description standpoint, there's nothing in this that's immune.
Right, but as the caster, you would notice that you can't reach the creature that you're trying to reach.
Even though it's a 40-foot cube, which is
I
also
will
40
note.
feet high.
I'm going to... For sake of ease,
I am completely within your zone,
this
but
is
there's
not...
nothing to grasp onto.
Yes, this is not a creature. It is unaffected by the spell.
Huh. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, move.
Okay.
Move over, Mir.
All right. The final son of Primgrimnir is slowed. No, this is the one that's not slowed, so he's gonna move up to Gudrun and attack.
Come at me, bro.
5, natural 1.
It was the farting that did it.
Yep. Now we go to, and you all can see his name, we go to the Echo of Ydreg.
Laughing as the magic attempts to slow him down and seems unabated by it. This Echo individual flashes in a bright crack of thunder as he disappears momentarily and then reapparates directly in front of Astrid and Tobias, yes. I need both of these individuals to make. Oh no, it just happens. I thought there was a save. You each take 1 point of lightning damage as
Ow.
the lightning crashes next to you.
Astrid's hair is all standing out, you know.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Looking at these individuals, he'll kind of like look, slightly float up and look down on them. Be like, "You wish for a fight you shall get." And he's going to take immediately a step away from Astrid as he points his hand out. As you feel immediately a light pull in his direction, and part of your psyche is momentarily ripped from you. And Astrid, Tobias, and the not here person all need to make wisdom saving throws.
Here is Sturmir for a 21.
I
Oh
won't
my
bother
god.
with the second
Both
one. I'm pretty sure
fail.
that fails.
This seems on brand for Astrid.
It is not much. You only take 3 necrotic damage each, as he rolled really bad. And what's his name? Sturmir takes 1.
Okay.
Right. And the mental energy coalesces around him. Seems to form a slight barrier around his being momentarily. So he looks down on you and ends his turn.
Bias.
Alright. Heroism brings my temp back up to 4. I'm swinging at the slow guy. I gotta end this guy quick. Go. Thank you.
That hits. They are barely hanging on.
Alright, well, I gotta finish him off. I don't know what to say. Here we go.
You kill him.
Alright, yep, oh, no, I have a bonus action I want to do. I'm gonna clasp onto the medallion hung around my neck and call out my spectral wolf.
Yes.
Drag him out.
Ow!
Awoo! Is it large, or am I just gonna fix the size of this thing?
I guess all the sizes got screwed up. It is not
Say it's
meant to
large
be.
now.
It's not meant to be.
Oh, come on.
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna position this one. Right here.
Okay. Is that your
And
turn?
yeah, and then I don't know when the spectral wolf will take its turn.
I believe it will be a bonus action. I think we said on your next turn.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Sturmir is going to try and smack the big guy. That hits for 10. He himself will also take 10 fire damage in return. And then his spiritual weapon will try and smack.
Well, damn.
Well, damn indeed. And the commander is not looking good.
Good.
We go to this son of Grimgrimnir's, who is slowed. They can only take 1 action, but their only action is going to be attacking. And that attack is going to be at Gudrun
Me.
for a 20.
Sure hit.
Each.
4 piercing. And it is your turn.
Alright, this is really gonna shock you, but I'm gonna just bonk with my stick.
Okay. Which one? One directly in front or one to the side of you?
I'm gonna go for the slowed guy first.
Okay. That hits.
Woo! Seven.
7. They are still up, but barely.
I'm gonna bonk with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. That hits. They get dropped.
Drop it like it's hot. And I guess I'll
Drop
move
it
my...
like it's punked.
Yeah, bonk it like it's hot. Let's be real. And I guess, considering there's another person in melee with me, mayhaps I should deal with them before I work on anything else. So I'm just gonna move my spiritual weapon over to this guy over here, or maybe just like move it one in so it's right beside me, right over top of where this guy was.
Sure.
That way it's not too far away from anyone else.
Nothing else?
And then,
And,
if you want to move so you can flank that next guy, that's just a courtesy.
oh, sure. I can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Kind of like strafe around.
Alrighty, so if that's your go,
That's it.
Astrid.
Okay. So Sturmir's had a big chunk taken out of him, yeah?
He looks hurt.
Okay, and I assume that's like the temp HP hasn't been, he's gotten a lot more chewed off than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing around so that I'm not within attack range of our friend here. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm going to drop a... second level Cure Wounds on Sturmir.
Ooh.
There we go, that's better. And that was my action, and I think... Okay, just clarifying one more time, I can do a cantrip also,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to look at the commander, and I'm going to say, you're really not pretty enough for that guy to fight for you. And cast Vicious Mockery, that's a Wisdom 15 saving throw, please.
He gets a wisdom of 18.
Ah, God damn it. Okay.
I thought it was pretty vicious.
Yeah, not enough. And then I would like to fall back just a little bit, I think. Except
Okay.
not closer to that guy. I'm gonna go this direction instead. Okay.
Okay. Are you going off the map or are you staying
No.
in map?
I'm in map, yeah.
Okay.
If I
Yes.
must.
His turn. He's gonna circle around.
Oh no.
And he's gonna swing his greatsword for a 9.
Okay. That doesn't hit.
And he, with just fury behind him, he brings it down, but perhaps a bit too much fury and misses.
Why is he so angry?
I know. It's like he's taking this really personally.
Gwyn, your turn.
Okay. I will take. I will drop concentration on slow because everything is dead, so that's fine. And then I will take a pot shot at this guy with firebolt
Okay.
for a 26 to hit for 18 damage. Holy snapples!
You throw this firebolt at him, and it strikes him square in the chest. And as it strikes him, He lets out a hearty laughter as the fire is just absorbed into his aura and does nothing.
Damn it. Wrong kind. Okay. That's the end of my turn. I'm staying where I'm at.
Alright, this son of Grimnir is going to try and stab Gudrun with a 23
Oh yeah.
for 6 piercing.
Pierce away.
The Echo of Ydreg.
Seemingly
They didn't change my last
uncontested.
score. So, just in case anyone was like, you just subtracted more than 6, that's because it didn't subtract properly last time. Just in case anyone noticed the math. Sorry, continue.
All good. Seemingly uncontested. Ydreg looks a little disappointed as they are apparently ignoring this individual. Yeah, he is going to yet again teleport. Not far.
I see how it is. I'm not good enough.
Quite the contrary, my friend. To right there.
Ah, shit.
You do take the damage as he leaves as well, which is another 1. You guys should play in my games. They never roll above half. And he's going to point towards the ground and flick his wrist as a wave of lightning crosses across the ground in front of him, as he's thunder waving in front of him at the 2 individuals there.
Alright, so Sturmir and Tobias then, right?
Constitution saving throws from those 2, yes please.
Am I in that range as well, or
No,
are you
are
going
not
out
in
kind
the
of this
cube.
way? Alright. Okay.
So an 8 and a 12.
Both are failures.
That's not correct, but
It's just really low rolls.
so you did cast it at a higher level.
Yes.
Okay, so 14 and then the 4. I can promise you it is not a DC of 30.
You thought me saying I only roll low was a joke.
So 21 damage, and I believe that is also pushed back from you 10 feet.
Yes, they are both pushed.
Sturmir can't get pushed, so he's just going to get knocked into the big fire guy, and he's going to take 7 fire damage of contact. And Sturmir, again, is not looking good. Tobias, take that damage and knock yourself back 10 feet, sir. Anything else?
Yes. He's going to turn around and look at the person cowering in the corner. And almost pleadingly asks, "Why do you hide? Is this the reason your brother doesn't like you?" And turns back to face his foes.
Tobias.
I don't know what that's about, but I am going to use a potion of healing. And I can use that as a bonus action, right?
Yes, bonus action and roll.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that's 2 and 4. Alright, I'm gonna test this guy's metal. I'm gonna walk over here and take a swing at our guest. I doubt it.
Barely misses.
Oh,
I
okay.
will remind our guest that they can do unique things.
Oh,
I do remember
I was just reminded that I have advantage on that strike because of silvery barbs.
Mhm.
So, okay, so this is the advantage, not second attack.
That one does it.
Okay.
And it is 14 slashing and 5 lightning.
Yeah, and then there's still that +1 from.
So 15 slashing, 5 lightning.
Yeah. And then I will make a second attack. No, okay, that one clearly misses. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this guy's attention. And that'll end my turn. Oh.
Tobias, was your axe magical? It was made magical,
Yes.
right? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your turn.
Yes, that's all my actions.
Sturmir is going to try and hit with the spiritual weapon first. And he's going to crack it across the skull of this guy and bring him to his knees as the commander falls. He is then
Yay!
going to... Oh boy, what is he going to do? He will... He's gonna cure wounds himself, is what he's gonna do.
That's a smart move.
At first level. For 9. And he is going to try and move in with Tobias as it goes to Gudrun.
Alright, well, we'll do old classic and try and bonk.
Bonkulitis.
Do I have bonk advantage?
You will have bonk advantage if you consider the wolf an ally.
I mean, any port in a storm, am I right?
Oh yes, the wolf would have gotten a bonus. You could have... Oh no, Tobias used his bonus action for the potion.
Yes, that's correct.
Because we've ruled it a bonus action to command the wolf.
Ah, okay.
A 23 finally bonks!
Hey.
Grandma!
That should be 4 for the record.
Okay.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'll spiritual bonk as well.
Okay.
Spiritual.
You really like that, don't you?
I do. It's like,
That should
That
have been an
hits.
advantage, but yeah. I forgot to take it off.
Well, 25 still hits. And this guy's not looking good. I just did 110. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how much damage I did.
But
I did 110 damage.
He's not looking good. He's still up, not looking good.
I'm gonna bite my thumb at him.
Okay, Astrid.
I don't want to take that kill away from Granny.
No, do it! Scare rid of him
No.
before it's his next turn!
So,
Don't let him hit me for another 4 damage!
so Tobias just took a healing potion. Sturmir healed himself. Are those boys looking better?
Sturmir is still looking pretty rough, but he's
No.
looking better than he was just before.
Okay.
I'm looking semi-rough, but I mean, I probably won't go down in one shot.
Oh, don't even say that. Don't say it out loud. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, can I first take a moment and look at this levitating lightning wreath figure and try to think if I know who it is? Can I think back through all the poems and stories, etc., etc.?
Roll me a history with advantage.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
That is rough.
I'm a little rattled.
That is rough. You are a little rattled.
I am a little rattled.
You think you might know it, but you don't.
It's like in the back of my head. I can't quite. I'm forgetting everything, you guys. She just yells that out. No, I'm not remembering
You know what?
things. What?
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Okay, I'm still holding concentration on heroism. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers on our friend there. And I'm just kind of digging deep, and I'm thinking this is some kind of weird god somebody. So I've got to go to the good poetic language. So she goes to one of the poems about the death of a god, and she takes she kind of plants her feet wide, and she's got her arms up, and she says, Kjol for Fjol Friedestak Fjord Eka Freina Rigen Berbin Fustenth Akef Bratigirve. And that is a Wisdom 15 saving throw, please.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is the wording of Dissonant Whispers?
Oh my god. Let me toss that in there.
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature.
Oh no, it's not a creature.
Your chant falls on deaf ears. How the
Okay.
echo wishes to respond to hearing this, that is up to them, but it falls on deaf ears.
Okay. Or ears that don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They're not deaf. Alright, well, I will click off that slot. If you want context, I can tell you what.
Sure.
That was a little piece of verse about Thor smiting down a giant.
Oh.
And then as a bonus action, you smite this guy down, like Thor smiting a giant. With a cantrip?
I mean, I can turn back and go, and that goes for you too. So yeah, Wisdom 15 saving throw. Because I'm doing vicious mockery for that. So let me roll. Come on.
Is that
Do it.
to a creature, though?
It's to the...
Vicious mockery is to the other son of what's his name back here that's on Gudrun.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Please kill it with vicious mockery. Nothing brings me greater joy than death via vicious mockery.
Oh, well, as much damage as I could do.
They are still standing.
Dang it!
Anything
well.
else?
No! Yeah, they are crying and they have, disadvantage, don't they? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay. Well then, we go to Gwyn, who is just, yeah. You heard what was said.
I did hear what was said. My player jaw dropped. But Gwen actually springs up from where she's at and comes out to there and shouts at the being, you dare to speak to me like that, and yet you stand on Midgard in a way of protecting yourself so you cannot fight honorably. How dare you? And I will actually launch past him a firebolt at the guy in front of Granny.
Oh.
Or an 11, but I do have Bardic Inspiration
You
from
do.
earlier for a 15.
That exactly hits
Woo!
For 9 points of fire damage.
and kills the final
Burn,
son.
baby, burn.
Awesome. And then I just turn. I fire that without even breaking my gaze from this ethereal being. I'm just like, this is bullshit. You're here and you're faking it. That's the end of my turn.
The echo.
I shouted at him. I'm proud of that.
It is the Echo's turn.
Yes.
Turning back around to being beckoned, the Echo will vanish once again, reappearing right behind Ms. Gwen. So the two I was next to and the one I landed at each take 3 lightning damage. I did it.
It's not a 1. Okay.
I will reaction my final first level spell slot to absorb elements.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That will be very handy.
Yeah, so I have resistance to you said it was lightning damage or thunder damage?
Lightning.
Lightning. So I will have resistant to lightning damage until the start of my next turn.
You will need it as he
No, I'm aware.
looks forward and says, "I may not have made the journey, but I don't think it was worth my time if I did yet." As he points up and his entire arm becomes consumed in a bright greenish-white light as he unleashes a lightning bolt through all 4 of you.
Well, I don't like that.
Oh yeah, look at that. We are lined up. That's reflex, right?
Dexterity, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Blah.
Get your Pathfinder out of here.
100-foot line. Yeah. That's Granny, that's Gwyn, that's Tobias, that's Sturmir.
I think I'm gonna spend a bardic inspiration to bump that up. I don't know if that's gonna pass, and I think we need to pass this.
Mm-hmm.
Bardic.
17.
You're going to feel an influence over you for a second, and it's going to need you to roll once more, Mr. Tobias.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. The whole save?
The whole save, yes. I think you keep
Okay.
your inspiration, though.
Okay. As in, like, I roll another inspiration, or...
You keep the inspiration, go ahead and roll another dexterity saving throw and
Yeah,
add it to it.
yeah, you keep what you rolled.
Okay.
For context, wow, that's
Then you're all good.
For context, what just happened is a very unique mechanic called a doom point. That was made to force you to reroll.
You have a +9, but it was worth a shot. The rest of you fail, taking 28 lightning damage. Tobias
I'm
only did
down.
14. And Gwen, you only took 14. You were resistant.
Correct. Thank you.
Sturmir is down. Is Gudrun also down? Yes.
My danger senses were going off like fucking crazy.
Okay. Is that your turn, Mr. Echo?
It is. As watching 2 individuals fall before him, he lets out a hearty cackle. Maybe it wasn't worth the trip.
Okay.
Alright, Tobias is gonna swing around this cocky individual and make 2 attacks. Does this count as flanking?
I will say yes.
Alright, so that's gonna be advantage, right?
Yep.
Or is it a +2? Okay, advantage. So... Pick. For the first one. And then... click for the second one.
Ooh. Mr. Echo, you're being hit quite a lot.
That is a decent amount of damage, actually.
Okay. Anything else from Tobias?
I guess as a bonus action, I don't think my wolf can make it that far, but let's see. 35, 40, it's a 50-foot command. What's this thing's speed? It's 40 foot. So if I use my bonus action, can I instruct it to dash?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will do that I want to move to bring it up here.
Okay.
Yep, and then that will be my turn.
Okay. Dermir, death save. Normally I roll these whispered, but I'm not going to turn that on for his sheet just now, so that is a success. Gudrun, death save. If you can whisper it, that's great. If you can't, that's fine.
I think I can whisper it? Question mark. Give me, if I can't figure it out in 30 seconds. Did that whisper?
Okay. Yes, it did. You know what you got.
Sure do.
Alrighty. Astrid, a shot of lightning struck out, and you saw two of your allies drop.
Going to swing up here to Sturmir and bend down and say, look, I know he's unconscious. Look, you're supposed to be the one saving me, not the other way around. I'm going to hit him with a 3rd level Cure Wounds. And then I'm going to use my remaining movement to get right here next to Gudrun and prepare to do something about that. And I'm just going to try to think real hard again. Who is this? Where are they coming from?
You can roll me another history with advantage if you wish. A 17. You have heard names before. You have fought people who have shouted names before. Maybe you heard some of these folks give a description. You've certainly heard the description given by your father. You are fighting seemingly a copy of the so-called Rune Thief. The very Rune Thief that circles Heil Hofn as you fight.
Okay, great. Great. I think that I'm going to I think Gwen was onto something, hopefully, maybe, and I'm going to look up at them and just yell, my sister is right. You say that this isn't a fight worth having, but you weren't even here, so why don't you actually get here and show us what you're made of?
Okay, and with that, Gwen. Unless you were vicious mocking.
Yeah, I was. I mean, hopefully maybe some action too, but a little bit of taunting.
It is deaf ears once again.
Okay.
Maybe not deaf ears, but if I had to guess, probably a chuckle.
Right, yeah.
But Gwyn, you're up.
Yeah, so it's just going to be staring up at this guy with just a loud shout at him. You are a coward! You are a disgrace! Come here to Midgard and fight us face to face! And honestly, just gonna try to antagonize him to see if we can't get his actual form in front of us, because there is nothing I can do to this form.
I will let you know, just to be fair, attack rolls can target him.
All of my magic specifically says that it attacks a creature.
With how things work, I believe if it has an attack roll, saying creature or not, I do believe it can still hit.
Yeah, spell attack rolls are fine.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Then I will reach out and give bad touch. 12.
That's with advantage.
It is. You're
Oh,
in
it is
flanking,
with
and it's a
advantage.
touch, so you're in flanking. That's even worse.
So if I cast a cantrip, do I get to cast a second cantrip? Is that as a bonus action?
What was it?
It has
Or
to
do
be
I
a
have
spell
to
and a
cast a
cantrip.
slotted spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spell and cantrip. So is that all from...
No. If I can do an action,
Mhm.
I will unleash the I will unleash the crown on him.
Yes!
Okay.
Do it!
The three birds animate and fly towards. And it is a first level magic missile.
So that's 3.
Yep, that is 3d4. 7 force damage as these birds collide into the echo and fly back into the crown.
Does it auto recharge after that,
It
or
does.
no? Okay, got it.
You did
Okay,
less than 12 damage, so you're good.
Okay, cool. That is the end of my turn.
Echo of Ydreg.
For a moment, he falls still. As he seems to, the words and attacks towards his character seem to have almost taken hold for a moment. Before he says, well, now it's time to see what you're really like if you're ready to fight. And in a quick flourish, he will vanish momentarily. Everyone near here taking 4 lightning damage. That number just keeps going up. And then everything within... What is it, that? I think it's that. That looks like a circle.
That is a circle.
That is a big circle. I think that's the circle. Everything in here is immediately consumed by a violent snowstorm. He appears lightly in the air within the center of it.
And how high up are you?
Like 10 feet.
Okay.
And that is the end of the Echo's turn.
Would you like to post what you did?
Yes, he has casted the Sleet Storm.
Not so.
Until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet fall. The area is heavily obscured and exposed flames in the areas are doused, which they are. The ground is covered in difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts there, must make a dex saving throw or fall prone. Tobias, dex save. And it is also heavily obscured. Heavily... Oh, that's not what I wanted. You are not fall prone. Heavily obscured. It blocks your vision entirely. Heavily obscured area doesn't blind you, but you are effectively blinded when you try to see something obscured by it. A creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area.
Okay. Well then, I think the way this is gonna play out is, I'm gonna... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Dermir's up next. Okay, so I'm gonna use Misty Step. Oh wait, no. The dude's 10 feet in the air, right?
Mm-hmm. You also can't see him.
Oh. Well, shit.
Because you're everything is heavily obscured. You're effectively blinded.
Okay, then I'm gonna probably have to rely on some RP logic here. I'm gonna Misty Step out onto this roof. Could I try to figure out where the center of this swirling storm is?
Give me a perception.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty difficult.
That's fair. I'm gonna, and this isn't gonna be a guidance roll, but I am gonna mutter under my breath. By the name of Odin, let this arrow fly true. Perception, go perception. And then
you cannot see where the center is.
I was okay. I cannot tell where the center is. Okay. Then I will prepare a reaction then to loose my arrows if he becomes visible at any point at all.
Okay. Dermir. Let's see. Freezing rain and sleet fall. I don't think that works. I think he's just gonna heal himself. He doesn't know where things are, so he's just gonna tap himself for 10. Gudrun, give me another.
Another one.
Okay, you know what you got. Astrid, you were running up to her. Even with blinded, I'll say you know her location.
I was right next door, yeah.
Yeah.
Great! Cool. Alright, so first thing I need to do is make a con save, I believe.
Yep.
Because I was
Dex
concentrating
save.
on heroism.
Yeah.
Nope, con save. Oop. It's 10 or higher makes it, right?
What did you take damage
Am I
from?
remembering that right? I'm making a con
The-
save in the sleet storm.
The
Look
sleep
at the very
storm
last
costs a con
sentence.
save every
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
they
it
start
does! Right, that is my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
The creature must make a successful concentration. What is the spell save DC of... It is not 30.
I bet a
It
10
is
doesn't
against.
make it
Yeah, it's
anyway.
against a 15.
Yeah, no. So, heroism drops. I am going to drop to my knees next to Gudrun. Gonna do a second level.
Real quick, make
What?
a dex save to see if you actually drop to your
Oh,
knees.
right. Yeah. All the saves, all the time.
You do actually drop to your knees, you fall.
That's fine. So I am going to do a second level Cure Wounds on Gudrun and just go, I told you we did not have time for this, Granny. And there's your healing. And then I'm going to Can I know this is difficult terrain, but can I, like, sort of grab her and try to sort of crawl tug her a little bit this way?
Because I believe dragging someone already has it, and you're in difficult terrain, I'll say at most you can drag her like 2 squares.
Okay, that's fine. So, like, what, to here?
Yeah.
So, good run if you want to move yourself. And then I'm going to just yell into the swirling sleet, trying to make my voice as loud as possible. I call on Odin! I call on Heimdall! This man is perverting your runes. He's corrupting your magic. Please, Odin, Allfather, come to our aid. And that's my turn.
Roll me a persuasion. Okay.
Yeah. Ew.
Gwyn.
Okay, dex save first, because
Yep.
that'll depend on what I do. 7.
You fall prone.
Okay. Okay, my question is a little bit on the kind of wild side, but go with me here. Because I am a spellcaster and I know how spells are, did I see him as soon as he bamped before he got off the spell, and I can make a rough estimate on where he is?
That is a good question that I will allow. Give me a perception.
10.
Did you use your bardic already?
Yep.
Oh.
But I did roll a d6 instead of a d8.
Oh.
That was bad on my part. I thought you were still on d6s.
Sorry, I wasn't watching.
It is all good.
Don't think I can give it to you with a 10.
Okay. Let me check and see if my crazy idea will still possibly work. Okay. I would like to... So if I have 30 feet of movement, I would move 15 feet at a crawl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I could get next to Sturmir, right?
Technically you wouldn't know where he was. But you could crawl in that direction.
Okay, I will. 1, 5, 10, 15, so I'd get here.
Yeah.
Okay. So... Okay. I'm gonna reach up, and I'm gonna touch my crown, as a bonus action, and cast the light cantrip on it. So all of my little, all of my little birds are now lighting up, and I'm gonna launch the magic missile birds at him.
Does that
Oh.
work? Does
Oh my God.
light remove...
So clever.
I need to look this up.
It's super clever. You should just let it happen.
You know, and I will say, man, yes, Sleet Storm doesn't say it blocks, like, it douses flames and makes the area heavily obscured, but unlike darkness, it doesn't say that it prevents magical light. That works.
Okay, great. So the 3 birds are going to shoot off at him because I don't need to see him. It's just verbal and somatic. So first one, second one, third one.
That is,
That's 12.
if the spell inflicts 12 or more damage, the crown.
Does he actually take the damage though? That's my question.
Yes. The
Okay, so
crown.
the crown breaks.
The light shimmers in this sleet storm, and the echo is struck with these 3 birds as they shatter on impact. And you see this
Ooh.
echo begin to crackle as lightning begins running up it as the sleet storm drops. Tobias,
Ooh.
before you even have time to let loose
Oh,
the
nice.
arrow, you hear it begin talking as it crackles with lightning energy.
I'm
The
just watching
the
on.
echo is breaking, but the stature of the individual doesn't falter. Looks down at the individual that Gwen, you shot it up at him. And he looks to you and says, "Ah, it is all right. I am just but an echo, a fragment, a shadow, a speck of power of Ydreg the Rune Thief. I was a mere decoy from the stormy cloud, lightning bolts and icy gales. You have fought in vain, and your resistance will be futile." As he falls like glass.
And shatters in a thunderous boom. The echo is gone. The fight seemingly over.
Echo.
And the session is ended.
Oh, man.
Holy
So
oh.
if you
boy.
all would do me the honors of saying goodbye to you.
Oh, thank you,
Bye,
Austin.
YouTube.
Thank you,
Bye,
Austin.
YouTube.
Goodbye,
Bye, YouTube.
YouTube, and see you next time on Journey to Ragnarok as our players level up.
Oh.
Woohoo!
So see you
Level 6!
next time.